Hello, Steffi.
Oh, hi, Miss Sarah.
Hi.
Good
Good
evening. How are you?
day. I'm good. How was your long weekend?
Busy at work. Well, you don't have the holiday yesterday, right? It's only for Australia.
No, we also do.
What?
June 12th is a national holiday in the Philippines. It's Independence Day.
Your country?
Yes, it's Independence Day.
Really?
Yes,
From which country?
Philippines,
Yeah,
Independence
I know.
Day.
Yeah,
I
but why is it independence? It's like national day, isn't it?
yes, it is.
But
Like
when you were who was your colonies?
the time,
Yeah,
America,
Spain or Spain, France?
America, America.
America. Oh, America already. You
Yeah, because
America
the
occupy
country with the
Philippines as
first,
well.
yeah, the first country that conquered us the longest is Spain.
Yeah,
Next was America, and then
and
Japan.
America, Japan as well.
Yes, Japan is of
So did
course China too, but we didn't really fight against China. That but the way they conquered Philippines is different. It's unlike the other countries. There's like a battle that occurred, but China is in a different way. Although there's a slight battle too, but not that much compared to the other countries.
yeah.
Also,
So the
national
last one is America.
one of the biggest. I think 45 years, 45 years, I think.
40. Oh, it's pretty long.
Yeah,
So how long you Philippines build the country now? How many years? Independent. How many years now?
I I am actually not so updated with what how they celebrated this June 12th and how many years are it. Uh,
Like did you guys have your own year?
our it's I sorry. By the way, I'm really sorry. It's not America. It's our independence from Spain. I'm so
It's from
sorry in our
Spain.
history. Yeah,
That's
since
okay.
1898.
1890. Oh, it's pretty long.
Long. It's really very long.
1890, 100 years now. 1890.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we've been conquered by Spain for more than 300 years. So every time we call it like Araw ng Kalayaan or Independence Day.
Mm.
But we don't celebrate it as much as before. I think maybe for those who work in the government agency, in the government schools, they have their certain events. But I'm not sure, is it because of pandemic or we just don't celebrate it that much?
Okay. History. Yeah.
Yeah. By the first time I heard that Australia was having also a holiday, so I was thinking what kind of holiday it was. So Chloe, yeah, told me it's like a dragon. Well, am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I can't even remember. I know it's close. Yeah, it's Dragon Ball Festival. Yeah. It's a traditional, same as China. Yeah.
Is it a national holiday as well? Because we don't
National
have.
holiday. Yeah.
Uh,
I think China as well. Yeah, we have like very similar culture. Yeah.
how was that for here? I think early February. That's where we have the Dragon Festival.
Do you?
For we have also Philippines has the oldest Chinatown. For So there are
Oh,
a lot of Chinese people here. We're almost like Chinese Filipino. If the Chinese Filipino, you see Filipino Spanish,
you,
that kind of race in the Philippines.
Filipino culture is more influenced by America, Spain, Japan, or China.
Majority is like 75 to 80% Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Next would be Chinese, and then America. Or maybe Chinese and America. No, Chinese first, and then America. And
Mm-hmm.
then the other races would follow. But majority would be Spanish and then Chinese. A lot of Filipinos have half Spanish, half Chinese, half Filipino, like this.
Yeah, because I remember your language caricature is more like Spain, how you writing.
Yes. Our name, even our last name. However, the Chinese also had a very strong influence with us. But Chinese culture is still bigger than
Is
the
it
Chinese.
like a food, your food, or your what kind of part, which part you think is more influenced by China? Your food or
Everything,
your clothes?
everything.
Eh?
Almost similar to Spain. Almost everything too. Um,
Eh?
food, word, not that much though.
Did you guys eat rice with mango?
Too.
Rice with mango? Do you guys eat?
We do.
I'm curious, where it come from? Rice
Rice
with
and
mango?
mango. We
Yeah.
do.
So rice is hot rice or cold rice? That's in. That's very interesting because when I go to the Philippines and I see people eat like this, I was like, what? Rice with mango?
Like this. But the best, okay. Mangoes in the first place, it's not that bitter. Like people sale, but people like buy it together with our mixes. Mango, chop it, with potatoes, onion, and then we have this special salted egg.
Huh?
Salted egg.
Oh, I
I
know salt and egg, yeah.
boiled egg, right? Filipino salted egg. Boiled egg, and the color here is usually red. It was red color of the cells is to mark that it is a salted egg. So we mix that with the salad with the onion, the tomatoes, what the green mango, and
Oh, we have a green mango, yeah. I like very sour.
also, and then we cook up, and then mix.
Yeah.
And then if you have fried fish or grilled fish or pork or grilled chicken, roasted chicken, something, it's like that. That one is like your salad.
And I went there and I can't really remember what I eat, but it's very special. I'm like, what's this?
And we also have like
And
the chocolate rice. We call it champorado. But champorado is more on the Mexican
oh yeah,
side
you
of it.
just bean, a lot of bean.
We do actually. For the Chinese influence, it's more on hi Chloe.
Good day, everyone.
Good day. How are you?
What
I-
is the Chinese influence in our country?
I barely can hear you.
Can you mean?
Yeah, your reception not very well. Your reception
How?
very poor.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Stephanie was asking me what's the Chinese influence in our country. So she mentioned and she asked about the rice and the mango. So the rice and the mango, it's not really a Chinese influence here. It's really what Filipinos. So
thought
being
that
mango,
I thought that is like Thai style.
actually I
The
really thought
sticky
that's
rice
Thai
with the mango.
with the mango, right? I really thought
Mm.
it's a Thai food. Oh, true. A lot. I like it in the morning. Sticky rice and then mango and then you have hot chocolate. I like it. But it's not okay for everybody's stomach. Okay? Yellow mango plus the chocolate drink. Not so- yeah.
So in McDonald's, do they sell mango rice in McDonald's?
So
Okay. But I remember I've seen it before. I don't know when.
or like a restaurant, restaurant that entertain a lot of tourists. That's what they do. But not all that. I think at all. But you're right, it's the influence of the Chinese in our culture. So I love sticky rice a lot. I love traditional food a lot. So usually influence gets there. Almost every we also have greetings. My mother's side is more on the Chinese blood. My mother's side. So my third sister and my fourth sister have smaller eyes and whiter skin, I think. So that's my mom's side. My father's side is more on the Spanish blood. Spanish side, my dad. So in some people, it's like church, no? School dad is like that. They're very it's also our national holiday yesterday. It's Independence Day, the Philippines. So that's what we do. And I did not see any further celebration yesterday. Usually we have a big celebration, but this year it was very quiet.
Why?
It was quiet, very safe. We usually have march, have some parades or um special Independence Day, especially in the main city. But this time I didn't have it a lot compared to years ago. Not so active this time. How about the Dragon Festival? What do you do in Australia with the Dragon Festival? It's pretty famous, right? There's really dragon. I think dragon and dancing.
I don't think that there's a competition for the dragon boat, but me and my ex-colleague, we did the rice dumpling.
How's the rice dumpling?
It's good. I
How's the
actually ate two today.
rice dumpling? I was thinking about eating like two or a dumpling yesterday,
But
but
it took too much effort to do that. My friend cooked the meats and the ingredients inside before we wrap the rice dumpling, maybe 1 or 2 days ago. And
oh,
yeah, because you have to prepare first, otherwise you have like spent all day in the kitchen.
it will really take a long time to
Yeah,
have that done.
yeah. So
You're nothing special.
she's just saying that she doesn't wanna like do it again because it's too much trouble. But every time
Causing a
she
lot of work
said, the next year she will do it again
again.
because
Because
she
it's really
loves
hard to Yes, yes.
She loves the rice dumplings.
And it's
Yeah.
really very difficult to start a habit or a culture. But if you're in another country already, if it's part of your practice in the family, you'll be bringing it. That's why she
But
really likes.
normally in Taiwan, we don't do that ourselves.
Ah,
We just buy it because
just
it's
buy it.
easier. Because you can buy it everywhere. It doesn't need to like prepare all day and wrap it and then or just for one rice dumpling you must like take a one day. It's too much trouble.
It's hard. It's not easy.
Honestly,
Yeah.
here, I think here famous for dim sum or dumpling would be, you heard it's April and April and what's the other famous one? Hello, Sam.
Hi, teacher.
Good day, Sam.
Good.
How are you? How are you?
I'm good, teacher. Thank you. How are you?
Good too. I'm good too. I couldn't remember. Team Ho1. Team Ho1. You know Team Ho1? We're talking about dumplings. We're talking about dumplings.
Teacher, in
So, yeah,
the page, Turner page, I didn't see list 5 or list 6 anymore.
we are in red 7 now.
No,
Your
I,
class,
I am
red 7.
open, just don't have for me.
You don't have red. Sam, what is your uh okay, I will tell the office later to enroll you in red 7. Because before I also don't have red 6 and red 5.
Yeah.
Now they put red 5, red 6, and red 7. We are now in red 7.
Oh, I
So
don't have
how
all
about
of
Chloe? How about Chloe? We don't have. Steffi, how about you? Red
Uh,
7.
I don't have a red 7. I have a red 5, red 6. I don't have red 7.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. You don't have it. Hold on. Wait, okay. I just got it few minutes before the class. So I thought they already gave. Okay,
I
I
saw the
will.
message that I'm not sure who's talking, but he said the online course will like install
Will?
tomorrow by tomorrow.
Hmm. Yeah, that's maybe Aaron. That's maybe Aaron.
Yeah,
Our
I
tech,
think so.
our tech. But he already enrolled me to Red 7. I can access your lesson for today. But since you don't have Red 7 yet, you can open, right? Because you don't have it now. All of you, okay. So maybe for today, let's not use Red 7 first. Because I'm the only one with Red 7. It's better if you can access the Red 7 also. So Red 7 already includes, it's a different setup. Red 7 is a different setup now. So it's not, the reading comprehension is also different. It's not like the style we used to have in 5 and 6. So maybe today we have first, I'll use a TED Talk today. We have oh, Maud. Hello, Maud. Hear me? What is that? Maud?
Hello.
Maud, long time no see.
Yes, teacher.
How are you?
Today we have class
Uh-huh.
for red 7, isn't it?
Yes. Do you have access to Red 7?
I can't hear
Open Red.
you very well.
Okay. Can you open Red 7?
Okay.
Okay. Can you see it?
Hold on a second.
Maud, you do not use Red 7 today. The classmates do not have access to Red 7.
One second. I can hear you very clear, teacher.
Okay, wait a minute. chat. Wait a minute. I'll type in the chat.
All right.
Wait a minute. Okay. What, can you hear me now?
Yeah, but not really clear.
Not clear?
teacher.
I'm really sorry because it's raining heavily right now.
All right,
So-
no problem.
I'm really sorry, and windy as well. Your classmates do not have grade 7.
I don't have red 7.
You also don't have. That's why. I only
Ah.
received red 7 today. Just a few minutes before the class, I received red 7. So I think tomorrow you can access red 7. So
All right.
today we will just do we will do TED Talk today. It's just a
We
3-minute
will do
video.
the top. All right.
3 minutes video. Okay. I will send you a file
All right.
and send you the activity today. Are you feeling better now? What?
Pardon?
Are you okay now? How are
I
you,
can,
how are you
can
feeling?
how I'm feeling. Now I'm very good. Before this, very bad. Yeah. I don't realize I have asthma and I cough. I coughing too heavy.
Come on.
Yeah, and I use the inhaler. I stopped coughing already. So I know already I have asthma actually.
And you didn't know. Okay.
What?
that's-
All right.
At first you did not know,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Before this, I didn't know.
Oh, there's web link. Am I right? Hello. Oh, Emily. Have a new class today.
I can clear. I can hear you. My
Wait a minute.
I already opened the file you gave me.
There's another classmate in the hello, Emily.
Oh, listening.
Hello. Wait,
Yeah, this one
how about
test.
you have a new classmate in the class. Wait, Emily. Hello, Emily. Can you hear me? Hello.
Oh,
No, you have another
I thought he started 16, on 16 or 13. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I have no idea actually.
Because I saw the
Farouk?
message.
Farouk, can you hear me? Hello, Farouk. I think I may have a problem with my internet. I'm really sorry. Hello, Farouk. Farouk, you're on mute.
Yes, teacher, hi.
Okay. Okay, so today we will not use red 7. We will use red 7 tomorrow.
Oh, we
Okay.
use
Red 7 tomorrow.
Oh,
Because your classmates do not have red 7 yet. Okay. It will be available tomorrow. So let's wait for red 7. So for today, we will have first TED Talk. Okay. For today, we will have TED Talk. Okay. I'm going to hear Wembley. Wembley. In case you cannot hear me, can you try talking to Wembley? Hello, Wembley. He is in the class, but I'm not sure if he can hear me. Hold on. Let's just send the file. Class, can you see now the June 13th? June 13 TED Talk. See it? The June 13th. That will be our activity for today. It's a 3-minute video. I think the video is a little bit easier compared to the other videos, but you still have to listen to it very carefully. Okay? And you have the activity in the file I gave you. Okay, it's there. So you can open the file and the link. Can you see the link? I put the link in the file.
Yeah.
You can get that, copy that in YouTube, and you can start watching the TED Talk. It's a 3-minute, 10-second video. Okay? And tell me if you're finished watching the video. Let me see Wembley. Hello, Wembley. Can you hear me? Just hold on. Let me check my phone, but I'll just check what you have the message for me. You can start watching the video. Or watching the... Give me a few seconds. I'll just check my phone.
Teacher. Oh. Teacher.
Hello, Wembley. Can you hear me?
Teacher.
Yep.
Can you send the link?
Yeah.
I-
Okay. You just entered. For a moment now. Hello, Wembley. for it, I can do it now or tomorrow. Sam, can you see the link now? By the file. Sam,
Leading only.
no, 230 red tick. Desktop. Can you see?
I just see like word.
Yeah. There,
I'm not hear you properly.
the-
Yep, I see, but just reading only, reading transcript.
no, you have to go up. Go up.
I up already, but don't link for
Okay.
watch video. No.
There's no link. No link.
And just close the transcript.
Yeah, I
I
just
think
saw the transcript only.
No,
No.
just
You X.
scroll down the transcript.
Hang on.
The transcript is below. The first page is where you can see the activity. The link is there. Page 1. Go to page 2. The transcript is page 1 is the activity and the link.
And there is a cross on the right
Math
top.
try something, right?
Again. Math
Math
cut. That's the
Math
speaker.
cut.
Yeah, that's
Try something
That's the
new for okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, teacher.
okay. Start watching the video. That's trying new things in 30 days. That's the video. Can you see the same video again? Start watching that video and after activity again. Activity. So you can start watching now. And please start turning cut off or finish the activity. And also finish watching the video. Oh, there's web. Slowly.
How are you, teacher?
Okay, there you go. I'm good. Nice to meet you and welcome to the class. Okay.
Sorry.
Please,
Busy.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, please, today we will not use Red 7. You are now in Red 7 class. This is an advanced class. So today you will not use Red 7. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yep.
Sound.
Sorry for the bad connection. In my place. Very heavy and very big. So hold on.
One moment.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Wembley. I'm very sorry.
Good.
Very raining heavily and very windy. So my connection is not so good.
Yes.
So I'm sorry. Today
Yes.
we will not use Red 7.
Red shirt.
Not the Red 7. You have Red 7.
Yes,
You have already.
yes.
They already gave him.
Yeah. Today he starts the class today.
But today no red 7. Because
Or red,
other
red six, probably.
the other classes do not have red 7.
Check it. Moment, check it.
Okay, sure. I think you don't have it.
Yes. They rather speak class class red, not expect the class.
Yes.
Yes.
But please, tomorrow, everyone might have red 7. Tomorrow, not today.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
only the teacher.
Tomorrow.
I have red 7, but you all don't have red 7. I
This is
think
right.
tomorrow. They will give you tomorrow.
So
So
tomorrow,
again,
okay. So tomorrow start.
tomorrow we will have red 7. But today,
Yep.
what
We will have a link, please.
on? Everybody's perfect.
Yes, understand.
I will send the file. Okay.
Yep.
I will send the file. You don't have to get red 7. Okay.
Moment.
Can you open that file?
Done.
Can you
One
see?
moment. I open. Moment.
In red 6. Let's talk.
Okay, we.
See it?
One moment.
Okay, sure.
I click the open.
Okay.
Okay. A moment.
That will be the YouTube link.
One moment. No open. One moment. I install the Word.
Open the file. It's a YouTube video. Wembley, can you open?
I restart my program to Word. So open. One moment.
Okay. Wembley, can you see my message in the chat box?
Sure.
You can watch the video using the link I gave you in the chat box. It's open in the file.
Ah,
If you cannot see the link in the file, I sent you the link in the chat box for the video, for the TED Talk
yeah.
video. Okay?
I
It's,
speak. Yes.
Wembley, you have to watch first the video. You have to watch first the video. I sent you the video.
คุยอะไรนักหนาวะ
Yes. Moment.
Okay. You can use the link in the chat box. That is the video for the TED Talk. Watch first the video. And you listen to the okay? You can watch first the video. Ah, Microsoft in your laptop. Wembley, that would take a long time calling.
Oh,
Okay,
no, good.
Wembley,
I understand. I
no
understand the
problem. Okay.
questions.
Got it.
I one moment finish it himself.
No
I
problem.
check it.
Wembley,
Okay.
watch first the video.
Yeah.
And then you can just
See.
answer in your notes. You have a notebook, answer in the notes.
Yep.
So you can have your computer to download Microsoft. So it's
Okay.
fine with me. Yeah. It's
No,
fine with me.
I have it. I have it in my pen drive. I have in my
Ah,
pen drive. Quick.
Okay. So you can start watching the video now.
ฮัลโหลอ้าวแม่โทรหาหนูทำไมอะส่งอะไรวะ ไม่ได้ส่ง หนูส่งให้แม่เหรอ ไหนไม่ได้ส่งอ้าวก็ส่งที่ว่าโอนเงินให้พ่อไง เมื่อวาน อะไรของแม่ แล้วพ่อไปกดยัง โอเค หนูเรียนอยู่แค่นี้ก่อน เดี๋ยวโทรไปใหม่
Juan, can you hear me? But you can hear. Okay. I will decide. Everyone have your break. Please have your 5 minute break first. Please have your break. The time first, let me have the phone boss. Have your break. But please have it.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, have your break first. Have your break. Mod, have your break time. 5 minutes. Okay. What can you take a break? Take a break for 5 minutes. What can you hear me? Okay. But you have your break. 5 minutes break. Hello, everyone. Back. Please tell me who is finished. Sam is finished.
And I prepare number 2.
How about Chloe? Are you done?
Teacher, I send you in chat box.
No. WhatsApp. WhatsApp. No, WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Now
I'm
we're
doing prompt
ready.
2.
Please send it in chat box. Not chat box. WhatsApp.
Because I can't do in wording, I can writing at my notebook and take a photo.
Yep. As long as I have a copy. And then we'll talk about your answers when you're done.
Miss Anna, I finished.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So Chloe, Wembley are finished. Who else? Okay, let me ask first once we're finished. So Wembley, what do you think is the video all about? What was the speaker telling in the video?
You sound low.
Yeah, it's my internet, Wembley. My connection.
Your microphone, very good microphone. Very good.
Okay, working now. Okay. Wembley, what do you understand about the video you watched? What was the speaker talking about? Mm. So Wembley,
Hi, teacher.
okay.
Yes.
Can you tell me what was the speaker talking about in the video?
Cat sound.
Huh?
Cat sound. Little bit.
Okay, let me type. What was the speaker talking about in the video?
Oh.
Can you tell me?
Yeah.
Okay. Just from your own understanding.
Yep.
You have to say it.
So, little
Wem-
bit. Yeah. I understand. Right. Sorry, little process.
It's fine.
I
It's fine.
understand. Is in the video and talking and like one man, and the man is to get one life, different life, similar and philosophy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Start new life in the time and 30 days. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
To remember. To remember.
That's it.
Yeah. And
Okay. That's actually the main point of what he was. It's about life and trying new things for 30 days, right? So that guy, Matt, his name is Matt. That guy tried activities that he can do for 30 days. Things he liked to do for 30 days. Thank you, Wembley. Let me ask Chloe. How about you, Chloe?
Yes.
thank you.
I understood. The author want to like show what he had achieved in 30 days. He start with the small things, and he said it's a good way to like quit a habit, quit a bad habit, or have a good habit. So he became a fun guy who rides bike to work for fun, and instead of being a boring computer engineer, I forgot his title, and he also tried to like wrote a novel,
Yes.
and it turns out it's not a good novel, but the point is the whole process he just made. So he encouraged people to start his or her like new challenge for 30 days. just start with a small thing that you can like maintain to do it every day.
Thank you
Yes.
there, Chloe. Very good. Steffi, how about you? Are you done? You're done? Okay.
Yes.
What do you think was the main thought or idea of the speaker? Matt. What's his main point in the video? Steffi.
Oh, me? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The speaker was talking about he followed footstep from philosophy, American philosophy, philosopher. Yeah, and it's about 30-day challenges, and he did something different, but he never done before. So he started to what he started to do? And he started to take a picture. He also hike the mountain, and he also write a novel. And he thinks it's very fun, and he recommend everyone should do this challenge. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Thank you, Steffi. How about you, Sam?
This number 1 or 2?
Come on.
Number 1.
We're talking about in the video.
My summary like do something new to challenge yourself in 30 days and make it something new that I never done before, that I really want to do it. Yeah.
What else did they speak? That's it? That's it, Sam? Okay. Some more. Some more.
So embarrassed. Everyone like take too long. It's not me.
Very, very general. You have to listen to his video some more, okay? You were able to get the main point, so that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay,
Summary.
thank you, Sam. That's okay, Sam. You tried it. You did your best, but you have to watch the video some more. Now, how about you, Mod? Hello, Mod. What
Number
did you
2.
understand about the video? No.
Ah.
Oh yes. It's about the thing that he wants to do to add on, and that he tried to follow the one guy did the 30 yeah, he did the 30 days challenge. So he tried it and he get the confidence level. He gained the
Inspiration.
he gained the confidence. His confidence grew up, and he tried
Oh, sorry. Not to him.
a lot of things, and I don't know.
Yeah, he did. He tried a lot of things to recreate.
Yeah.
That's for Wembley, by the way. It's all inspiration. He got inspired. Okay. Inspired
Sorry, teacher, I can't hear you.
from the
Oh, okay.
he was inspired.
Inspired from the yes.
Inspired from the
all right.
philosophy, right? So he did the 30-day challenge. So this time, let's talk about the when take your move. Hello, Wembley.
Right?
Okay, Wembley. Let's ask the question number
Sorry. You sound, you speak, your microphone. Low.
very low.
Yes, very low.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on. How about now? Can you hear me now?
My friend,
No?
his sound is
No.
good.
Okay, hold on. Wembley, let's answer question number 2. Let's answer question number 2.
And
Let's answer question number 2. I typed in the chat box. Chat box.
yeah, good. Checking.
Okay. Let's answer question number 2.
Number 2.
Okay.
Uh,
So question
yes.
number 2 is, okay, what is something you have always wanted to do in your life, but you still have not done it? Provide as
Ah.
much details as you can to support your answer.
Ah.
Yeah. Can you share with the class?
I still describe. Uh, something I always wanted to do is fly an airplane, but due to the
Oh,
difficulties in life and having to work a lot, I
oh
ended
my,
up prioritizing college first and English. This path comes from long years training to improve myself in the job market, so that I can get a good remuneration and the paying for aviation school expensively. Nowadays, everything I is very excellent, and for that time and the option of saving the money from sponsor. But I am still firm and strong in my goal, and I know that with experience and focus, I will get there.
yeah, possible, right? If you want to happen,
Yeah,
right? That the one you that's impossible if you really work hard for that. It's really possible to do it. So do you like
yes.
different things?
Sorry?
What were you saying?
So,
What were you saying? What were you saying? What were you- huh?
ah, I understand. No, yes, is uh, my organization is priority list. Uh, uh, my list is first university and study. Second, good job, good work. Uh, is long process, save the money. Later, uh, later, I reserve one time is 6 months, 8 months, start the school.
Yes. Step, one step at a time, right?
Yeah,
One step at a time,
yeah,
right? One
one
step at a
step at a time. Yes, perfect.
cannot we cannot do all things in one blast. It's very difficult. Do it
Yeah,
step by step. Possible,
yeah.
possible. Thank
Uh,
you.
exactly. This one is called aviation school is difficulty in the world. Different countries very difficult in selections and the people uh, they have the conditions and the rate, lot money. It's difficult.
And money to say something for your travel. So the beginning, so take it slowly.
Do you just come?
Take things gradually. Okay?
Everything is good.
Them-
Yes, exactly.
How about the answer question number
Excellent. I
Done.
understand. Things very good.
Assembly. Sam. 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 Let's do question
Understand.
number 2. What's something you have always wanted to do in your life, but you have not done it?
Number 2.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I need to open a hostel business in my hometown. Yeah, because it's my hometown near close to the beach. I need to like have a like building for 3 level. The rooftop have like a mini bar for backpacker and cheap pie.
Nice.
Yeah, and the downstairs, because before I learn baking, I need to like make a dessert cafe and have restaurant. I need to find like there's some seafoods very fresh in my hometown local place, because this some seafoods in Thailand, some places very expensive. I need to find by myself in my local place, like sell for cheap price for some people can come to another town. It's not expensive for eat and delicious.
Wow.
Yes, like small community in my hometown like this. Yeah.
And then you wanted to establish a hotel, and that is your own hotel
Yep.
in Thailand. Oh.
Yeah.
And hire people to cook for you, or maybe you cook also in that
I
hotel.
will do, and maybe in my parents, my mom can help me and my brother like family.
And
Yeah.
it's bad because it's near the beach, right? It's near the
Uh,
beach. Not them for everyone. You live near the beach, right?
yes.
Right?
Yeah, we're very close.
Get good sport of food. And
Yeah, I need to develop in my hometown as well before like be quiet, like small country, and then like clean beat. Everyone come to everything change a little bit for the fishermen disappear, and there's some new resort a lot. Yeah, I need to make it in my hometown.
that
Yeah,
in your hometown. Not bad.
yeah,
Very soon, right?
but I have to save money first.
Yes. It's the more and it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah.
If you can see that there is opportunity in your area, why not?
Yeah, I need to do. I have my own house in Bangkok. I need to sell them for get some
Oh.
money for this buy building. A small building, maybe second hand, something like that, and
And
renovate for make it better.
or develop the space, right? Make it
Yeah.
better, construct better one.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
bad. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, thank
Let's
you,
keep
teacher.
on. Move on. Question number 2. Question number 2.
Oh my God.
What's your answer? Question number 2. Come on, you can do it. Question number 2.
Hold on a second. Which
What is
one,
something
teacher?
Question number 2. Question number 2. Something that you like to do. but never done.
Hey, we have another question.
Yeah. There's question number 2.
In the is that
File.
from the file?
Yeah, there is question number 2.
What is something you have always wanted to do? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A few years ago, I was stuck with my financial, so I don't have anything I can do due to my health condition. I was depression because my body is not right like before after I did hernia operation twice in the following 3 years. Hear me? Sure.
Like you. Never done, but something. Like here's the question one. Get back.
What is something that you like to do that you have never done before? Ah, yeah, yes.
Is there anything you like to do for yourself?
Uh, yeah, this is my introduction actually. Actually, something I want to do is I want to build my house before this.
No.
My
Where?
own house at my mother's land in Malaysia. So after I had the operation twice, so my body condition is like not right like before, and I was start to continue build the house. So I need to recover my body, and then I continue make some money
Oh,
to continue build my house. So
what kind of house do you like? Right.
oh, what kind? What types? I can't hear. What kind of house do you like? It's like
Modern house.
oh, actually, I do like modern, but I just want to make it simple. Like
Simple and modern.
yeah,
Be
simple,
simple and modern.
but not look expensive. It just look normal.
Uh,
And that's what I mean. So for now, I still continue pushing myself to build my dream house. That's all.
oh, the dream house.
yeah,
The land is from your mom. You don't have to buy the land because your mom
yes,
owns the land. That's the good thing. Land is very expensive,
yes,
right?
very expensive.
Very expensive. Land here is also very expensive. However, if your family has their own land, it's easy for you to make your needs because it's from your mom, right?
Yeah, yes,
You're
but
with me, right?
yes,
Your mom's land,
yes.
mom's land. Okay. Thank you, Mom. Okay, let me ask Stephanie. What about you, Stephanie? What is something that you like to do? You like to do, but you haven't done before.
I would like to learn Spanish because I know the world most spoken language. The first one is English. Now I can speak English, and the second one, the world most spoken language is Chinese, and I can speak Chinese. The world most spoken, the third most spoken language is Spanish. So if I can speak Spanish, then I can speak the world most spoken language.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steffi, you are then see the chat box. You're multilingual. You can three or more languages. So, you're really into language. Why
I'm bilingual now. I speak Chinese, English. Yeah.
um, learn Spanish? You're multilingual. Very
What?
good.
Yeah.
Why Spanish?
Why Spanish? because the world's most spoken language was first one English, the second one Chinese, the third one is Spanish. Yeah.
Okay, I thought another reason why you wanted Spanish.
I just
Really,
yeah.
I know, but us is like that's the one who learned Spanish. So very fluent with the language.
Yeah.
Except
Thank you.
go to space.
Sorry.
You have plans of going to space.
I haven't, but I went to South America before. I went to Peru before.
That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Steph. How about Chloe? How about Chloe? What is something that you like to do you haven't done?
Actually, I thought maybe it's like a 30 days challenge. So I think like minimum among the classmates because I want to achieve. I exercise every day because I'm I'm studying like every day. So all the activities I did just sedentary, just sit here and yeah, listening, reading, and every day, and so on. So I want to challenge myself. Yeah, if I can do the exercise for a month. Yeah, continually.
Right.
Yeah.
First time you wanted to try, like more on like exercise or exercise. What kind
Because
of
I
exercise do you want?
because I have a limit time, so I probably like do the workouts at home, like rope jumping or yoga or some lift weighting. Yeah, something like that. Because as the author said, if you try too hard, you cannot achieve. So I will probably just go small. Yeah,
Do it step by step, little by little.
yeah,
But
just
honestly, Chloe, that is true. I used to go to the gym. I used to have a coach for body training
I
because I
I
used to
I have tried that before in Taiwan.
try before.
Because we are like rotating the shift, so my body condition is really bad at that time. I have lower back pain and lethargic every day. So I tried before, but I don't have the motivation to do that every day, or maybe twice a week is a top my limitation. Yeah, so if I have a goal, I wanted to reach it, maybe it will be like more easier to do that.
Do it.
Yeah.
You have to start first, listening yourself.
Pardon?
Start first with yourself. Yourself.
Condition? You mean now?
Position first, like I mean, start first with the motivation that you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes if we don't have the motivation and we just start right away, it doesn't continue. Right? It
Yeah.
doesn't really. That's the problem.
Because
Maybe,
it's a bit like stressful now for like studying every day, and because the exercise can like increase the endorphin in the brain, so it will help me to like decrease my anxiety and depression maybe. I felt really distressed recently. Yeah.
Okay. For everyone, let me also give my answer for number 2. I'm having a sedentary lifestyle, and And actually, there would you it's really making your mind flexible. There's something that you don't do for yourself, right? Like you just work, work, I work, same time I help my husband. What else? I do sports, same routine, same routine every day. And there are many times it's becoming boring, right? It's becoming boring, and then it lets your mind think about unnecessary thoughts. So for the past, also thinking like I wanted my routine, my active routine. Uh,
A routine
first,
plan.
yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but I haven't.
But you already cook. You know how to cook.
What
I can't hear you clearly.
I
Oh, you mean like a cooking class like Steffi had? You wanna be a chef someday?
think for I wanted and then like
Oh, you can just come to Australia and Steffi will be your teacher. That's a good reason to visit Australia, right?
the I just wanted that to
But now you have a husband.
I still have to yeah. So
I mean, like a short visit.
hopefully I
Short visit.
can
Yeah.
I have friends there.
I-
Don't friends now.
There are
Great.
some free classes for cooking in Taiwan. I think maybe in for Philippines got that too. Mm-hmm. But you have to like make time to do that.
That
That's not the
love
activity I can do.
for the
So you mean you tried the training for the mountain climbing? That's cool. We don't
So
have
I
that
think
one.
I wanted it back, and I think my friend in the mountain as well. That somehow there and find there. They always say I can, but they actually go to them with them. But it's quite
You mean he's worried about you?
obvious because that's afraid of heights. That's why I cannot breathe. So I cannot the climbing activity. He's very afraid of heights.
Fence?
Afraid.
Oh, he afraid of heights, so he doesn't want you to do the mountain climbing. But it's not him, just you. Just go do it.
Why?
He thinks it's too dangerous, right?
Scared of that.
But
I
you,
want this back.
but if you do the self percussion, it's fine, right?
When I told him, you can come with me and then conquer your pho- your phobia of heights. But he doesn't.
High phobia.
Even what the mountain that's wet. This one is wet.
Sweat.
Yeah.
His palms all sweat.
And
Okay.
Me?
he just watching on the
No, palms, not him.
fence. So and he feels trouble. Gets scared. So that's the first thing I wanted. And, I have it for those are I don't know the 30 days. I can do those two activities for 30 days. Possible it's maximum 30 days. A minimum one, right? So basically, the fee. How long? How long is the minimum? Is the What-
I did 1 year culinary certification for, and 1 year hospitality management. So it totally took me 2 years. Yes. Only 2 years. In Taiwan, it's 4 years. Taiwan, 4 years.
it's for
Steffi, you graduate from bachelor or
Degree,
Or-
only degree. Diploma.
Okay.
Yes. Or 2 years certification. Yes. Yes. Same.
So hopefully that's something I can
You want to do in Philippines?
Yes.
You want to do culinary course in Philippines? Okay. Oh, yeah. How much is cost for a year?
What?
Like Blue Label?
Okay.
$100,000. So
$10. It's Philippine dollar. Hey.
6,000 women. Again tomorrow. Your grade 7 is there. Okay. Okay. For your time, I am
I can only just
This
read
is-
your lips.
Bye. Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
It's low. It's big.
I see you.
Want to
Good
finish?
night, everyone.
Okay, bye bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.